persistence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hawkeyes will put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the right. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's the handoff. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Bringing it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Christensen. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. They make the stop, but the sweet throw-and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch.
Turning it on! And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for room. It's Daniels. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away to keep you hold the ball in the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's...
He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Christensen. The screen, and watch out. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Now on 2nd down. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here in Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Christensen. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. All tied up, just about set to kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the try is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And, man, that comes up short. And I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it. And the field goal just falls a little bit short.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Christensen. Quickly complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability.
There he goes. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The clock winds down for 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Iowa!
to sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the shot. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. To the air on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
One deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Dropping back, it's Christensen. Finds a spot in the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man downfield. And it'll rattle to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Ripping off a really good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Now they'll run the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver to the air. It's Christensen setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to 27.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Levitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by a field goal over Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they won't make the connection. Look at big play there.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half. Man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense has...
He's loose all right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks out a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Unloads to the wideout. Backed off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll be stopped right on the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
You can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
Back to throw, it's Christensen. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move, he fires. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback making adjustments. Makes the catch. It's Clark. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Jackson. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Wide open. He makes the catch. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll throw on third and short. Looking to buy time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner goes down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. You know what
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
To the air, it's Christensen. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. At the 35, he's open. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Got a man. It's Clark. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Caught over the middle, and it's Roberts.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Right there. That's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown and make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
job by this offense, and because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a two-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Christensen. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. It's one thing to execute early